Hi Ed and Danny, these are just some quick tips we thought would help you in the final handover of the course, just to sort of welcome you to the experience of 313 and 504. We've had 9 years running the course, and of course we've developed our own way of doing it, so we're not expecting you to be doing it in an identical way, but these are ways we feel that have made the course successful and hopefully will help you get as much fun out of it as we have. So, welcome to innovation. You'll be a different team from the two of us, but hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as we did. I've prepared a Google site which has brought together as much of the archive as it possibly can. So in there you'll find the archive of iSearch, which will be really important. We can't take you right back to 2004, but we have been able to go back as far as 2007 and give you examples of what a full archive of what the students did, both in iSearch Stage 1 and iSearch Stage 2. There's also examples of student excellence, their tips for their successes in subsequent years, and then some of the things the students have said about the course. So it's hopefully a very intuitive site that you'll be able to see everything all together. So what are our tips for getting the best out of the course from your own point of view and from the point of view of the students? I think it's the message we give to our own students, isn't it? It's preparation. Preparation before the course launches so that you're absolutely confident you've got everything in place. Obviously with virtual materials you really do need to have stuff done in advance, but you can always make minor changes as the term goes on. It's, as you saw when we were running the course, the preparation before the workshops, making sure that you're fully confident that you know what they've posted, are familiar with the innovations, at least being able to have a look at them and think about the questions you're going to ask. You don't need to be experts on each one. What you need to do is really get underneath, have a little search around, see, well, what questions would I ask them about that, and also be familiar with what they've posted. I think it's getting that preparation gives you confidence, and the students are then confident that you're comfortable. I think going on from that, it is a strange world for students, particularly the first workshop. It's a complete Alice in Wonderland world. In fact, one student has likened it to Alice in Wonderland. She turned out to absolutely love the course, but it was completely baffling to start with. And I think we did find, using that first workshop really actively, to get them into the site, to get them doing things, choosing their group name, but really getting familiar and encouraging them after the workshop to be listening to the student, watching the student videos. I think what we felt was one of the things we were really keen on in the course was to inspire students to be innovatively curious, or use curiosity to be innovative. And I think, looking at some of the work that they did, they were incredibly innovative in that environment. They were prepared to take risks. And I think one of the things we both found was the importance of using technology ourselves. I mean, I will be completely honest, up to 2006, 2007, I wouldn't say I was unfamiliar with technology, but I wasn't particularly adventurous. I was always very hands-on. I always played around with the VLE, tried to work out how to do it better, etc. But it was actually the playing around with Sakai that introduced me to the fact that actually I really like playing with technology. And so from being certainly not an early adopter in those early days, Mike was the early adopter, he's always tinkering with things. I would have said not quite a laggard, but it was the familiarity that playing with all sorts of different bits of technology, it convinced the students that actually I took things seriously. I don't believe that it's a case you just use new technology. Actually, as you saw in the workshops, we like to combine old-fashioned technology such as flip charts and getting the students to avoid using PowerPoint, but using technology where it makes things better. But I think the biggest thing we hope is that you'll enjoy it as much as we did. I've never enjoyed teaching as much as this, and I'll also say I don't think either of us ever worked so hard on a piece of teaching. But I think you two have the lots and lots of opportunity to shape the course. You'll have different ideas from us, but I just hope that you enjoy it as much as we did.